What? What, Nindrix? A long intro? Well, yeah. I forgot I needed to go get a drink. And, we had no cold waters, so Dr. Pepper it is. Also, I was a little late because I was setting, well, not setting. I got home and then took a shower, but then, ho ho, I haven't got to set it up or really do anything with it, but it is here. It's pretty cool. It's got like a it's got a nice screen behind the buttons, so I'll be able to do some fun stuff with that one day. I'll need ideas of what to put on them. It's got 15 buttons and I think 3 pages, so we got lots of possibilities. Also, thank you for the hydrate and being first, Nindrix. You're the best.
So, this is the child who will save the world.
That's some good water. Hello? Okay. It's a little loud in my ear holes. So it's been a minute since we played, I feel like. I feel like I had a lot going on the past like week. Can I snooze that? Yeah, I can. So let me see. What do I remember happening? I'm like gonna be spawned somewhere. Okay, yeah, so we found the first stone and we're almost like about to start the second one for the wand. So we're currently trying to get Mornstar. Um, we've got level 3 Bricey. Well, not level 3, but stage 3 Bricey. We've got Nindrix still. We've got PP still. I think the team has pretty much been the same. Uh, and then we haven't really caught anything new that I want to use. I'm curious about like Salacious Crumb. Maybe the Sprog Cog. MB. We're just gonna stick with what we got. And yeah, we're gonna go in here, I think maybe start a cutscene. Or when we talk to the person as well. Oh wait, we're just supposed to spend the night, huh? Asleep be gone. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. We have to wait until like the morning. Which we already stayed here when we got here, so was just a waste of 240 guilders. But Nindrix, oh wait, never mind. Go back
Well,
to what you were
well,
doing.
it is you, the famous Alicia. To what do I owe this pleasure? I see. So you have come to do battle. How very unwise. And you a great sage. What do you hope to achieve? You know that all magic is powerless in my presence. Foolish girl, I have just the place for you. A prison of eternal darkness.
Sorry, I was playing Peekaboo with Brycey. So that's what happened to Alicia. But no, Ninjix, I was gonna say I drove by that, what's it called? Frick, I already forgot. Oh, the disc golf course, that's like over in the neighborhood, like next to ours. I just like drove by it just to see. There was actually a few people, like, actually, surprisingly more people than I thought would be there were there. Because there was like two groups, maybe three groups with like maybe 10 people on the course, it looked like. Which I was like, wow, I really didn't expect to see like anyone there. But yeah, it's very small. Like it's literally like the size of a park, like a neighborhood park. Maybe, like the only park I can think of, um, but yeah, like from the corner, like, 'cause it's on a corner, like a neighborhood corner, and from the corner of the street, you can see like seven of the, what do you call them, baskets? So yeah, it's very small. Like, I don't think any of them are more than like maybe 50 yards. Lorena, hello. How are you? How's the leg, by the way? Last time you were here, I think we're going to get another opinion? Or maybe you had just gotten. It's still there. Is it still bothering you? Are you still looks to be about the size of the course that's in the neighborhood next to your brother's. Yeah, maybe. If I like if I had to put a size to it, it's like two like house lots. But might still be cool to check out. No second opinion yet. You're slacking. Can't be doing that. But no, I wanna take Nindrix up on that offer. Well, I don't know. I think it was more of my offer where we play a round of disc golf and then we play a round of foot golf and we see. Because I'm very bad at disc golf. So I feel like I would have to be doing pretty good at foot golf. But I also haven't kicked a soccer ball in like 6 months. Foot golf, it's soccer but golf. So like think disc golf is like frisbee golf. Yeah. Foot golf is soccer golf. The like holes are literally like this big. It's great. You're out of town, or your boss was out of town. Cover extra shifts. Boo. But yeah, foot golf. Nindrix he's a disc golfer, and so I told him I wanted to play him because I just I like golf. I'm not good at golf, but I like golf. And I like foot golf. I'm pretty good at foot golf, being a soccer player. Um, but disc golf is, yeah, I can't, that's me. I can't throw a frisbee to save my life either. Which is why I'm thinking to even it up, I make Nindrix play a round of foot golf, which I feel like I'm pretty good at, so that we can just put our scores together and see who's the winner. Disc golf junkie. Yet, don't you have something like 100 discs at this point? You have that Latin blood in you so you can kick a ball, but can you kick a ball accurately? That's my thing. Like disc golf is, or foot golf is tough because you have to at least be accurate. Ad break. We'll continue this in just a second. Uh-oh. The sun is he's gonna get a butt whooping soon. He's getting into the testing the boundaries stage for sure. Is everyone back? Are we back? When you played soccer, you played defense. I mean, you need a good defense. Defense is like honestly the heart of the game. You either defend well enough or you just like go full all-out attack and just try to outscore your opponent. You're like one of the teams I used to play for was we knew we were going to get scored on. Our goal was just to outscore you. It was like none of us were real defenders. But while Nindrix is counting up his discs, we'll get on with the story. Crikey, sounds like a proper stinker of a dream, Ollie boy. It was, Shadar was there. And Mom, Shadar, he defeated her. And there was nothing I could do. Calm down, Oliver, it's just a dream. She's right, Ollie boy. And anyway, it wasn't your ma'am, was it? It was Alicia. You have 220 discs? Golly. That's a lot. Are they still called frisbees? What do you call them? Are there like disc golf clubs? Like you're like, I'm about 80 yards to the hole. Let me bring out my 7 disc. Because I know there's like a putter. But, you know, 15 putters, 26 discs, and the rest on my shelf. Golly. I think so, right? I think that's the thing, is they're weighted differently. Because aren't putters kind of heavy? A life-size game of Pogs. Oh my god. Disc Pogs. Alicia, of course. I guess it was, huh? Sorry, everybody. We will save her. We have to. Of course we flippin' do. It's the whole reason we're on this journey, isn't it? Yes, it is. Great. Glad we've cleared that up. Can we go and see the village elder now? Yeah, we best get going. And I asked the nice lady who runs the inn, and she said his house was over by that big frozen pond up the back of the village there. Alright. Do you have ones you bought just because they were pretty and don't use? That's a good question. They're discs based on speed ratings. 1 to 3 speeds are putters, 4 to 6 mid-range, 7 to 9 fairway drivers, 10 to 14 distance drivers. How long is a disc golf hole? That you need 4 different discs. You definitely have pretty ones. Like, ooh, pretty. Ooh, piece of candy. 300, 400 feet. So like 100 to 130-ish yards. So just over a football field. Like a football field would actually be a good disc golf hole. Speed isn't based. That's kind of my idea. There's a dog in my window. I just thought it was people throwing frisbees into a basketball. Right? No, disc golf is intense. throw about 320 feet consistent. I bet I could throw about 10 feet the wrong direction. If I'm going that way, my disc is going to go that way. And it's going to hit the ground and do that, like, big spin thing. I'm thinking that you are the travelers, yes? The speed rating is based on optimal speed for the disc to fly in its predicted flight path. Wait, is that why my discs never go straight? I'm trying to throw them too hard? And I don't have a speed rating? A good frisbee with a speed rating? I grew up in baseball, so, you know, throw everything as hard as you can, all the time. You can throw a disc like a boomerang. Boomerangs scare me. Like, not even kidding. I think my dad had a boomerang. I have not seen that thing in years. But my dad had a boomerang when we lived in Florida. And I remember throwing it like one good time where it like went and it like did its cool path and it was coming back to me. And I was probably like 7, maybe 6. And I remember I threw it, I got the like correct trajectory, it was coming right back for me. And I was like, probably, you know, the boomerang was like 30 feet away. And I realized, I don't know how to catch this. And I just like remember putting my hand up and it just smacking me like in the finger. I don't know how it didn't like break my finger, but it smacked me pretty hard. And from then on out I was just like, I don't like boomerangs anymore. Your dad raised you playing wiffle ball? Had to throw the ball hard or it wasn't right? I mean, I feel like wiffle balls and like, I don't know. I may be wrong, but I feel like no matter how you throw a wiffle ball, like it's not going fast. It's not meant to be hard. Because I feel like if you throw it as hard as you can and then just kind of like lob it at the same time, like they're gonna go about the same speed. Maybe I just don't know how to throw a wiffle ball right. I know you can put some crazy spins on them though. Maybe learn how to and I was always too hard with it. I broke someone's... Jeez. You out there nearly killing people? Crazy. Now, the only time I ever really used a wiffle ball for anything was me and my friend growing up would play a game that we coined, well, he really coined the name handball before we knew handball was a thing. And it was basically so we would get home before his parents got off of work. And so we would get home and I would run over to his house, or I would just get off the bus at his bus stop. And we would push all of their like couches out of the living room. And their living room was like a pretty good square. And so we just played what we called handball. And so you just threw a wiffle ball and you batted it with your hand. And if you hit it like off of the windows, because they had a 2-story house, so they had like windows down here and then windows up here, even though there was no way to look out of those up there. If you hit it up there, it was a home run. Kayla just got a rate of 85. Woo, go Kayla. Shout out Kayla. That's actually insane. We used to play Sting. Oh, we played Pickle in between their 2 front rooms too. They had like a couch on one side and a couch on the other. Well, we would put a couch on the other. And we would just like run back and forth, like diving. What is Sting though? Is that where you're pegging each other? Because that sounded fun too. We used to play wall ball with pegs, you know? With like a tennis ball. Or even better, like a racket ball. It's like kids don't have any fun nowadays. Like, I don't know if y'all ever heard of, we called it butts up in soccer. Oh yeah. I feel like if I say that, we're gonna get, you know, banned or something, but I remember that game too, Nindrix. So when you have to hit the wall before the next person gets you with it. Yeah. As kids, we were always pegging each other with stuff. Yeah, Butts Up was, you would play, there was a few different, I loved wall ball, but there was a few different types of, or styles to play Butts Up in soccer. And essentially, the losers would, like, they would link arms like this, and then they would bend over in the goal. So their butt was up, and then the winners all got to be, we would play the 18 yards, so they would be 18 yards away. You would just kick it at them as hard as you could. Try to hit them in the butt. The funny thing about that one was like 90% of the time, nobody even got hit. Or if it did, it like was a roller into like the back of their Achilles. Being shot with frozen paintballs. Ooh. See, paintball was one of those things that I've played paintball one time. And I didn't get lit up too bad. But I did have a few welts. And I absolutely loved every minute of it. It was so much fun. But it's also like expensive. You're out trick-or-treating. Oh, so you weren't even playing paintball. Well, that's... Ooh, Airsoft was good. We played Airsoft a lot. Airsoft was so much fun. I would, I had a... like a little pistol and then a, like, full auto, like, AR. And then I remember my friend got like a sniper rifle, right? And it was just overkill for everything. 'Cause like I don't remember, I don't even think my little pistol shot but like maybe 80 feet per second or something. Maybe a couple hundred. But I remember this thing being like quadruple what even the strongest weapon any of us had was. And like people didn't want to play because this sniper rifle was just so ridiculous. You wanted free Hey, I trick-or-treated, God, I think I was a sophomore in high school the last time I trick-or-treated. I may have even trick-or-treated my senior year. Like, I trick-or-treated well into high school. Like, I went trick-or-treating at least 2 or 3 of the 4 years of high school. Like, and I was one of those kids that, like, I went trick-or-treating in, like, I still dressed up. Like, I feel like if you're gonna be an old kid and you're gonna go trick-or-treating, you have to dress up. Because if you don't, if you're putting in no effort, like, why am I gonna give you candy? But anyway, I would go dressed up in a costume, and then I would go home. Like, I would hit, like, every house, and then I would go home. and then I would change into another costume that had a mask on, or if the first one had a mask, didn't have a mask, and then I would go again. Be out until... Exactly! I was out, like, there was one year where I think I ticked somebody off pretty bad, because I went... This was like, it was 10 o'clock at night, I think, by this point. And we were walking around trying to find any houses with lights on, and there was a house with lights on, and so I rang the doorbell. Well, they were clearly asleep already, because the dude came to the door shirtless with like pajama pants on, like rubbing his eyes, looked at me and was just like, what is, like, essentially like asked me what I was doing. And I just, trick or treat. He looks at me, he looks into his house. The bowl of candy was still like on a table, like next to his door. He looks back at me. He like literally one hand like grabs the bowl, just pours the whole thing into my bag, puts it down, slams the door in my face, and turns his lights off while I'm still on the front porch. I was just like, oh, okay. He gave me the entire bowl. It's so funny. Right? That was a win in my book. But like the funniest part about that was like I was with a friend who just didn't want to come up to the door because he was like, it's too late, dude, it's too late. And I was just like, light is on. That means candy. And it was good stuff too. I think it like the, you know, the Kit Kat like the whatever, this little pack that has the Kit Kats in it. Forget which one that was. It had like Kit Kats, it had like Baby Ruth, which I don't really like. Maybe like the Milk Duds and something else, which I don't like Milk Duds either. Go to the rich neighborhoods first for full-size candy bars and hit up the other neighborhoods. So I lived in, well, not like a rich neighborhood, but I lived in what everybody around us considered the rich neighborhood. And we only had like one dude who handed out like full-size candy bars. Sometime after a while there was two houses, because there was one guy that was on like my block, right? And then there was another dude who lived over by the pool. You were to go for the people who would be tired of it? Yeah, there was always like a few people that was just like, I'm ready to get this over with, and just like dumped. Now be honest, were you one of those people that, because we trick-or-treated like before the age of the Ring camera. Well, up until, I think the last few times I trick-or-treated, people were just starting to get them. If they had a bowl on a table outside their front door, are you dumping the entire bowl or nah? I have to admit, I was a dumper a couple times. But no, I was mainly honest. I will say I probably dumped like 2 bowls in the entirety of like trick-or-treating alone, which I think is still not a thing. You're 35? I mean, I'm 32. And like I think, yeah, I think like my senior year of high school, people had like just started getting ring cameras. The Catholic guilt. I mean, I grew up going to church as well. Well, until I was about 11 or 12. But I think that was even enough to give me the guilt of doing bad things. I still like feel bad if I do something even like against the norm. I feel like I'm hyper aware of everyone around me, and so I have to be like aware of what I'm doing and what other people are doing so I don't get in people's way. And when I get around people who are absolutely not like that and are just like in the way, it irks me so bad. I hate somebody that's just in the way. Which probably adds to my road rage that I am trying not to have. I'm just like, why are you in the way? Parking lots are the worst. Why are we parking in the 2 lanes of travel when we're in a parking lot? You can literally park anywhere but the lanes of traffic. Get out of the way. I was taught to drive in Boston. I mean, I was taught to drive in Houston, so I mean, I feel like they're both bad in their own way. Houston, just everything is the Daytona 500. Neighborhood streets, Daytona 500. If you're not going 80 in the neighborhood, get out of the way. Like, it's ridiculous. Maybe that's a little excessive. But like, if you're on 45 and you're not doing 120 in the left lane, you are in someone's way. God, and if you're not even gonna go like 80, don't even get on the interstate. It's actually ridiculous. The like major highway that I live off of now is not too bad yet. But also nobody really lives out here yet. Like, my neighborhood is basically all that's out here. Let's see, we're the other ones who are wanting to head into the Glittering Grotto. Professor Tabitha told me you would be coming. That's us, sir. So would it be alright if we went inside? It would be being alright. But the terrain to the north of here is being bitterly cold and very, very snowy. Don't worry about that, Mun. Kids like Ollie Boy love a bit of snow, ain't it? Seems you're determined to go no matter what I am saying. Am I thinking correctly? You're in Ohio now, they still can't drive, but it's a different can't drive. Yeah, growing up so I grew up in Florida, so I listened to my dad's road rage for, 15 years, 12 years. How long did we live in Florida? However long we lived in Florida. Until I was 11. And then I went back. God, I was like 15 or 16. So like I could drive, and I had friends who drove. And so like I understood it even more. Florida's problem, especially where we lived, like around Orlando specifically, their problem was tourists. People who don't know where they're going, so they like slam on the brakes to like read a sign to see if that's where they need to turn or not, which I'm sure has helped a little bit with GPS on phones. And then yeah, just Houston is where it's a speedway. Like everything. Like there's a road I take to drop my kid off that is like in some parts it's as low as 45 and in some parts it's as high as 60. And like I will be doing 70 and people will be blowing past me. It's ridiculous. And I always see state troopers on that road, but nobody ever pulled over, so I don't know. I guess you are, sir. Oh ho ho, then I will be opening the gate for you now. You should be heading up before the temperature is dropping further. Thank you, Mr. Elder, sir. I was nearly forgetting, yes, you would surely be dying without them, huh? Please do wait a moment, I'm bringing them to you right away.
What Tiny, this
Oh,
is
thank you, babe.
proper cozy, like.
I just see a naked baby just like knocking on the door. Leah's going through it, but she brought me some dinner. And I got a dog at the window. Obtained a set of winter clothes. Oh, nice. Look at me. I got a hoodie on. Cute. Where are we going? To the north. What's this big guy? Oh, I tried to sneak up on him. What are they? Sasquish and Sasquatch? Or Sasquash? Squish and Squash? How cute. Neato! A moon crystal? Leah, level 29. Wait, what am I... A cold stone? I'm confused where I'm going. Oh, I want an ice maiden. Ice maiden looks cool. Give me the ice maiden. Dang it.
What can I say? It's a gift.
Okay. I guess I go this way. Yeah, I should have looked at my map. Silly me. Give me the ice maiden. Ooh, a mangler fish. Easy.
Is that it?
Luna, level 22. I think I hear Bryson watching my stream. Hi, Brycey. I really want a snow maiden. I'm stunned. Easy. Oliver, level 34. Up. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can just fly there. Um. There's the dude. Ning to you. I am having been told by the elder of the village to let you pass. It is very cold inside. Be careful not to freeze into ice. Yes? Bouquet. The Glittering Grotto, Hall of the Mountain King. Just look at it, it's so incredibly beautiful. Not to mention incredibly cold. And I thought it was nippy inside, or outside. There's a bit brass monkeys, eh? Let's get this over with quick and get the flip out of here, shall we? God, why do you two have to moan on and on like a pair of old codgers all the time? Because we are a pair of old codgers compared to you. Doesn't matter how cold it is, there's a magic stone here and we have to find it. We have to go on no matter what. Watch your step, everybody. That's easy for you to say, kiddo. I'd give my right nostril to be a littly again. Alright. Save. Dang it. I can never sneak up onto him.
Here goes nothing.
A squash and a squish. We're gonna get a sass squish. Somebody be thinking of a name for this sass squish. Bryson learned snowblower. Keep the sass squish. Anybody want to be this or have a name for it? Squishles? Squisharoo? Squishmael. Squishy, squishle, squisher. I like Squishmael. We'll just go with that. Cute. It was cute. The little squishles. Dang it. I want one of those. Oh, it's an ice queen. I want the ice queen. What just happened? Oliver just died. In like one hit. Does the Ice Queen have a like one hit KO move? We all know you're the cutest, Nindrix. That's crazy. Tired, I'm tired. I'm tired, Grandpa. Oh, that's too damn bad. A turban legend? Hey. Thanks for the sub. With Prime. For 2 years? Did you get a new ball for 2 years? I think you do. Right? Because isn't the Master Ball the 2-year ball? A Snow White ice cream.
We're under attack!
We're under attack. Would you like a coffee? Yeah, I heard Metaray makes some good coffee. He could definitely wake you up. Oh no. Take a good tea. Oh, I got to introduce Leah to Boba.
Better luck next time.
Was it yesterday? Oh yeah, there she goes. I tried Boba from a Boba place. It was alright, yeah. I mean, she loved the tea part of it. Depends where you had it. I mean, we got it from the boba place. Had a Thai milk tea with lychee jelly. I had, what was it? The brown sugar milk tea. And it was pretty good. It was really sweet. I will say that. It was called Boba Mama, yeah. Ours was definitely on the mushy side.
Nice work!
A black currant tea? Ooh, strawberry matcha tea sounds pretty good. Why is there a kid standing over here? I normally just go with like a regular or like a caramel milk tea. But I've never had like the pops or the jelly. Dang.
What can I say? It's a gift.
I just always get the boba. A moon drop. Soccer Mom reached level 32, gained a trick slot. The first reached 34. Am I supposed to be doing something like with those? Guys. We're 11 parts in. And we've been unlocking trick slots. And not putting anything in the trick slots. The entire game. Yeah, that was hard to figure out. The coffee shop next to my store also does something they call Nolan's Surprise after their son. It's peach tea with blueberry and strawberry boba pops. That actually sounds pretty good. I don't like blueberry. But it does sound good. Ooh, water damage to all. Single enemy. What's that one do? Blueberry isn't strong. That's good, cause yeah, I don't like blueberry. But yeah, we need to play. We got a bunch. We got what, 5? For essentially the price of what Plunder would have been full price. Let me see. I'm gonna be equipping all of these real quick. What you get? Plunder was the big one. Firestorm, which is pretty cool. Was it Escape the Island? And Temple Raider and Villainous. That does damage to everybody. Ooh, poison. Fire to all. Villainous also fun. Yeah, so we got 2 of the Villainous. Like, we literally got 2 things of Villainous for like $8. It was actually kind of ridiculous. Okay, that's good enough for now. No hidden pathway behind this wall? What? Now I feel like there's a hidden pathway behind that wall. What is he talking about? Been a while since you played, what, Villainous? I'm definitely excited to do all of them. But I was telling Leah, and kind of how I talked her into it, was I was like, me and her both grew up in a household where it was like, you know, you had a closet full of board games that you could play. like at any point. And like this house has like 4 board games. We have Monopoly. We have what's that other one? Oh, we have Munchkin and like a bunch of packs of Munchkin. And then we have Dragon Ball Z Monopoly. And then we have Pokemon Monopoly. So, you know, just loads of games to choose from. It was basically 3 different versions of Monopoly or Munchkin. Tabletop gaming is great. Uh-oh. I'm dead.
Phew.
Whew.
It definitely is nice just in the terms where it's like you're with the other people. Like I've always loved like couch co-op kind of games where you've got to like sit next to each other. You have a few, but not many people like to play them. So what I'm hearing is game night at Meta Race.
We did it!
I've been trying to start a game night for like 5 years, so one of these days. Because when we were in the apartment, it was like, we just don't have enough space. And then we moved into the house, and now it's just like, do we really want to invite people over? Not really that, but it's a mix of everything.
Here goes nothing.
Quite a few, but no. Yeah. See, when you're in an apartment, like, the space is the issue. And then when you're out of your apartment and into a house, it's like, well, I've gotta clean up, I've gotta mow the lawn, I've gotta find time to invite everybody, I've gotta make sure everybody's gonna come, and then on top of all of that, people just aren't gonna show up. No, we just, I feel like, live kind of far. Yeah, what do I do, dude? Like, you're telling me there's weird walls, but... Okay. That wall just... Okay. That's a thing. I wonder if it can see me. I want it to turn around, because there's a wall here, right? Yeah. Haha, you can't walk through the wall. Arkham Horror. I think my brother has that one. Elder Sign, Final Hour, Zombies, Space Alert, Talisman. I think I've heard of Talisman too. Folklore, Scythe, Dark Moon, Mansions of Madness. I want to say my brother might have that one as well. And a few others. That's that's a pretty good little collection. I feel like I've heard of a decent number of those. If my brother was in here, he could confirm, but he's too busy being cool at the Nintendo. Or whatever. Hello? There's no way through. The path is having been destroyed by someone, it is looking like. Still, you are wanting to go ahead, yes. If you are insisting, head straight through there. Keep going forward, yes. Straight through where? Through here? Did I go the wrong way? Oh, do I just keep going? I took the like way out. Yeah, what the heck? That move is just an instant kill. I want a Ice Queen on my team. Just murdered Swain in one hit.
We did it!
Okay, this way now, yeah. Mom! That was a bad time to take a bite. Could this be the place? It could. The Maw of the Mountain King seems an apt hiding place for the visionary magic of the ancients. The power to save souls, could it really be here? If we could only find it, we might stand a chance of defeating the Dark Djinn. That's my I mean, the old emperor. It is, huh? Why would he and my mom be here? That ain't your ma'am. That's the great sage Alicia. Crikey, it's been a while. Alicia, of course, she was in my dream. She looks so much like her. So the old emperor spent his time hanging around with pretty young sages, did he? Heh, it's alright for some. Swain, is this really the time for your lewd comments? They disappeared? No, she disappeared. What the hell was that? Am I seeing things? Ah, now I remember. Nah, mun, we ain't seeing things, we're not? It was a tidy while back, searching all over. She was Alicia, I mean. For some ancient spell or other. That must have been a conversation they had back then. Can't have been anything else. Certain of it I am. I don't quite understand. What's not to understand? We just saw a flashback of the past. The only question is why? So that was the great sage Alicia, Mom's soulmate. It won't be much longer now. We will save you, I promise. Oliver. Sorry, everybody. Come on, let's go get this stone. You have Plunder, Catan. Catan is one that I've heard of, and I feel like I would really like it. But I also feel like I would get lost in it. You know? Happy little dinos. Red flags. What do you meme? I think I have something like what do you meme? I mean, I have Cards Against Humanity. I have, God, a lot of them. Guillotine, King of Tokyo. I remember I've seen King of Tokyo. Fabled Fruit, Exploding Kittens, Pixel Glory, Monkeys Need Love 2, Survive, Pandemic, and a few others. Pandemic is hard. I think my brother has Pandemic. Katana's easy to get the hang of. I think... It's similar to... Is it, what, Carcassonne? Or however you pronounce that? I think. Look at there, Mun. It's an icicle and a half, that is. I bet a little nudge would send it tumbling straight down. They're scary. Pulse. There it is. I knew it needed one of those. How do I get down? Or I guess I don't. Progresses extremely fast and the world just dies. Yeah, I mean, that's what I remember. I think I played with my brother. God, between us three, well, really y'all two and my brother, we got like every game you could ask for. So did I just keep myself from going back? A vial of Sage's secret. Also have D&D. My brother's been wanting to start a D&D campaign for
Here we go.
a decade at this point, I feel like. See the collection of my friend that I play board games with at least once a month. She has a huge wall of games. I mean, I feel like my family, when I was growing up, we had a huge wall of games, but it was like, you know,
Easy.
board games of the 90s. You know? Like Monopoly and Monopoly Junior and Life and Stratego. That was one I really liked. Kerplunk. Y'all remember Kerplunk? That was a good one. Don't Break the Ice, the little penguin one. Solid. Bryson is terrorizing Sadie. It's okay, Luna is terrorizing me. She's out there barking. Well, not really. Every once in a while. Those are all great. Is that the Ratchet and Clank one? Kerplunk was like, you had a tube, and in the middle of the tube, you had holes that you stuck little like sticks through, and then once you had all of the sticks through, you put all of the marbles so that they would sit on the sticks, and then you took turns pulling sticks, and you tried not to have more marbles than your opponent. It was so good. Such a good game. This one? You don't think you know that one? They still sell it. As a kid, I absolutely just loved it, though. Kerplunk was goated.
We can do
God, do y'all remember Mousetrap? Yeah. I loved Mousetrap. My parents would never get it for me. But I think my grandma had it. And so we would play over there. Did y'all ever have, or do you remember the Pokemon Master Trainer board game? It was pricey. I remember that. Pokemon Master Trainer board game. I want to get a copy. For like me, and well, really just me. But so I can play with Brycey one day, whenever he grows up. Them pesky ads. How do I get there? You wonder if your uncle still has his, what, Pokemon Master Trainer? Is there... Yeah, see if he'll give it to me. I'll give him a shiny nickel. So we have one. Like our family has one. I just don't, or I think it was played so much that the board, like where it folds, has like died. I think it just fell apart. Honestly, one good piece of duct tape would get it. Pokemon Master Trainer? Dude, it was legitimately the best. Especially if you liked Pokemon. But it was so good. You would go around, it was just the first generation, so it was like the first 150. And you would go around just catching Pokemon. They all had like, ooh, a holy shield. They all had different like kind of ratings, and so you tried to catch, like, you know, the first route would be, you know, you had like Zubat and stuff on it, and you would try to catch them, and by catching them you would just have to roll. And so like for Zubat, I'm sure it was like if you roll a 2, 3, 4, or 5, you catch him. Or even probably 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was basically like don't roll a 1 and you caught it. But yeah, you would just go through the game trying to catch Pokemon, and then at the end of the game you would basically go to the Elite Four and try to beat an Elite Four member, and when you did that, you won. There was all types of cards that would help you do damage or like catch Pokemon. You get the Master Ball. You could get the... Oh, you had to like land on one of the card spaces to be able to catch the legendary birds and Mewtwo. Like the game had it all. It was such a good game. Like whoever figured that one out did really well. Like the fact that they never like capitalized and made more Pokemon Master Trainer board games, like for the other generations, kind of blows my mind. Like that's a missed opportunity and a half.
Let's do it.
These little guys. All the money came from cards. Yeah. But like... I don't need another Sasquish. I was like, I get that you could get all the... Oh, dude. You cannot find Pokemon cards anywhere anymore. So I collect... Well, I haven't collected in a while, but I have a ton of cards, and I still like go out and look for them whenever I'm out and about. Um, you can't find them on the shelves because it's gotten to the point where scalping Pokemon cards is a legitimate business for people. There's a hidden place. I would absolutely go. But yeah, people are just buying up all of the inventory on like restock days and then reselling it. And it's like reselling for ridiculous amounts. Like so in ETB, which is like one of these over here, they come with 8, 9, or 10 packs, right? One pack retails for about $4. So these, they come with like a pack of energies, sleeves, and all of that. A pair of dice, some promo cards. But so one of these is retails $49.99. You cannot find them in stores anymore, so you have to go online. Most people online are selling them from between $99 and like $129.99. It's insane. Like, it's literally like double. If not double and then some. You were at CVS last week and they had them locked up behind the counter. Like, I'm to the point where I would be totally okay with Pokemon becoming, or when you buy something like a pack of Pokemon cards at a retail store, that they open it in front of you. I'm like, that's how fed up with scalpers I am. Like, they take the plastic off of the box, or they literally like open the pack, like get a knife and just cut the top off, because it's getting that bad. Some places are requiring that now. It needs to happen. Game shop over at the Houston Premier Outdoor Mall. Huh. Papa Sasquatch. I mean, I don't have Pokemon card money right now anyway, but I'll have to remember that for if and when I do. Yeah, I'm totally fine with it. Like, open that stuff at the register at this point, because like, scalping a, let's be honest, a child's card game should not be a legitimate business. Scalping anything should not be a legitimate business, much less a child's card game. You would like to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh? Dude. Same, but same. I had started playing one of the Yu-Gi-Oh like card games for the Switch. And the reason I got that specific one was it has like, the game is split up into the like seasons of the anime, right? And so season 1 and like season 2 were just like regular summons and regular like sacrifice summons and stuff like that. And so like I know how to play that, but by like season 4 and 5 and 6, where they're doing like XYZ fusion summons and summoning 14 monsters a turn, and I'm just like, what are we doing at this point? I just, yeah, I don't know. But that game, it's supposed to like kind of explain XYZ summoning. I mean, That was over my head
Yes, I
still.
did.
Oh yeah, pendulum summoning. Yeah. See, like all of the, I don't even know how to XYZ summon and stuff. Legely? Legendifer? Legrand Leguizamo. He's a legend, so we'll call him Barney. He's legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Synchro is the peak. I mean, I legitimately don't know anything but like, I play a monster, you play a monster, I play a monster, you know, you play a monster, I flip summon my man-eater bug and kill one of your monsters. And then you dark hole everything and send out a monster and attack my life points directly. Like that's what I remember, you know? Hydrate. Dr. Pepper. D1st can reach level 35 and can now metamorph. Oh, I gotta get my dad in here now. Because I gotta see what he wants to metamorph into. Dad, are you here? There's a save point. Because he'll have two options. Whoops. I didn't mean to... Okay. I saved like 4 times because I accidentally made a new one. Dang, my dad's not in here, is he? And it's the Jumbo Star, right? No? Jumbo Planet. No? Jumbo Sun? No. Oh well, duh, it's the Jumbo Moon. I'm an idiot. That's clearly a moon right there. Bone Brigadier or the Bone Baron? Hold on. I gotta find out what they look like. Where are the Skellymen? Obelisk the Tormentor. What about what was his name? The Celtic Guardian, the Celtic Guardian. He was the best. Or a baby dragon. Time Wizard. They're just yelling out random. Do Red Eyes Black Dragon? Old school. I'm Exodia. I'm pretty sure I have my... What's it called? Like, not too far from my desk. So I'm like... I want to go look at them. Oh, there's Bonehead. Oh yeah, we're definitely doing Bone Baron, right? The Bone Baron's way cooler. So those are the two choices. Bone Baron for sure. Jumbo Moon, yes, Bone Baron. Dang. The Bone Baron has like worse stats for like literally every stat though. Who cares? He's cooler. Graveyard and Yada Lock. My favorite deck was just my which obviously I used a few cards that were like not allowed. And then I also found out that not only did I use cards that weren't allowed, but I had too many of them in my deck. So it was like I would have like 3 Monster Reborns in my deck because nobody told me otherwise. I am pressing all of the wrong buttons. But yeah, Monster Reborn was like also banned. What was the other one? Graceful Charity. I used to use that, like 3 of those in my deck. But yeah, most of the time I would use just my ridiculous Blue Eyes White Dragon decks. Because I was like, as long as I can get Blue Eyes out, like, nothing can really kill it. At least back then. The set of cards we found a loophole in and used them in tournaments, they eventually banned it. Yeah, I feel like surprisingly a lot of the cards from like when we played got banned. Hey Mom! Y'all just got here, huh? We just, well Dad just evolved again. Nindrix, level 31. Esther, 35. Leah, 31. Dad, 6. Yeah, Dad looks cool now. Look at this guy. So cool. Are we going the wrong way? I think we are. I think we need to go this way. This way. Don't run at me. Hello there. Hey, Dad.
Let's do it.
I play Pot of Greed. Tell me you've seen that TikTok. Forgot what the card was, but basically if it was removed, removed and sent to the graveyard while it was equipped to a monster, it got sent back to your hand, and the monster card we equipped it to was called Woodland Sprite, and its effect was that if you discarded an equipped card, it would deal, I think, 300 points. Oh. I mean, there was, I feel like there was an easier loop to do a similar thing. Because I want to say my brother did it, and I used to get mad at him for it. No, this is definitely the boss right here. But thank you for the sub for 39 months, Mom. Dang, that's a long time. So let's go heal. I mean, but I remember hearing something, and I mean, this could be a complete lie, but back then, the like Yu-Gi-Oh was never supposed to be a real card game. It was literally just made after like the anime, and the anime had like no intentions of turning it into a real game. And so like the first set of cards, there's a lot of broken cards or cards that break the game when combined with something else, specifically because it was just they were made for the anime. They weren't like, and they knew they were broken. That's why they were introduced into the anime. That's just what I heard. It could be completely wrong. Cutscene! We're about to get the second... Oh, he's cool. The second, stone. They don't like fire. Yeah, I mean that's... should be obvious. Oh man. Oh no, I didn't get the defend off either. Ow. Wonder how much fireball will do to this guy. 40 damage. I didn't get it off again. Ooh. Dang it, I got stunned again. Did I just miss that? This guy is annoying me. Eat him up. We're gonna do it. There it goes. Get wrecked, nerd.
We did it!
Spirit of the Snow. EP's level 30. Soccer Mom can metamorph. Swain, 35. Luna, 26. Dad, 15. Yay. Obtained the Star Stone. Stay back, everybody. It might still be dangerous. Nah, man, look at those puppy dog eyes. He ain't on the warpath no more. Forgive me. Flippin' heck, man, a flippin' talking dog? What the hell are you? I'm Cerberus, faithful servant of the Wizard King and keeper of the stone. So Tabitha was right. Even after his passing, I served my master still. For many ages now, I have guarded the stone. But its power became too much for me. It consumed me. It drove me insane. You poor thing, you came here for the stone, did you not? Yes, we did. We have to gather all of them so that we can defeat Shadar. I had sensed that all was not right in the world beyond these walls. In saving me from my madness, you have proven your strength and purity of heart. You are worthy of the stone. You could tell all that just from us smacking you in the gob? You're perceptive, Pooch, I'll give you that. I understand much that is not seen, Fairy. As will you. You are the ones for whom my master waited, for whom he waits still. Your master, the Wizard King, he knows about us? The Wizard King knows all, and the time when you too shall know all approaches. But first you must prove to him your strength. Huh? How do we do that? Do that which he asks of you, grant him his final wish. Right the wrong of ages past. So what? Kill Shadar? What could the Wizard King want with us? Beggared if I know, still, looks like old Muttface didn't mean us any harm in the end, eh? Maybe, but all he did was throw another load of riddles at us. When is this all going to start making sense? Don't be so negative. We got the stone and that's what matters. The thing to do now is to keep on going. You're right, Esther. Time to go, everybody. Alright. 2 stones down. Maybe we can get to the 3rd one. Okay. Oh wow. I'm just gonna fly straight to the 3rd one. On my super cool dragon. I still don't know why he just like goes up and down so bad. Oh wait. We need the boat. What is this little? Have we been here? There's some kind of writing on this stone. I wonder what it says. That's it. That's all I can do there. I forgot this last one's like on a boat or something. So where's my boat? Oh my god, my boat's all the way over here. I hope most stuff just like runs away from us. Don't fight me. Yeah, run away. You're scared. Run away. Wait, can't Mom metamorph? Yeah. Mom, are you still there? I'm gonna ask Mom which one she wants to change into. Yes? Okay, I have a question. So this is you, right? Your little character. So you can be the lesser spotted naiad or the greater naiad when you evolve. Which I think, let me see. Oops. I want to say... where are they? I can show... Ugh. I can show you what they will look like real quick. So, you can be the lesser spotted naiad or the greater naiad. One's blue and one looks like peach and yellow. And if you want to read, one is from an island paradise, and the other glow with divine radiance. The greater? Okay. Greater. Yes. Oh, you're so cute. Alright. Mom is now a greater naiad. Yeah, Dad, you missed yours. You weren't here when you metamorphed. Did I show you yet? So you're this guy now. We decided that this one looked cooler than the other one. Yeah. So you were between these two. The Bone Brigadier or the Bone Baron. And we went with the Baron. I think the Bone Baron looks cooler. But that's just me. If I chose the wrong one for you, I'm sorry. No Kuni once again. What's up, Professor? How you doing? Yeah, we just got the second stone of the wand. And so we're on our way over to the third and final stone, which I believe is on a boat. I hope it's on a boat. I brought a boat. Uh-oh. It's getting dark out. Oh yeah, there it is. But how you doing, Professor? Hope you're doing well. I gotta cut it off. Hey. What just happened? That's a lot of cannons. Ah, it's a ghost ship. Don't be so silly, Swain. I'm sure there's a much simpler explanation. The girl is correct. It is no ghost ship. So what the heck is it then? It's a ghost galleon. A ghost galleon? Look closely, there are many cannons protruding from the sides, are there not? Yeah. Is one of the legendary and most fearsome warships constructed for the conflicts of the ancients. Or the ghost of one, at least. So it's even worse than a ghost ship? You somehow picked the least difficult one last. Is it? I mean, I figured it would just, like, my thought process, and really it wasn't a thought process, was I just didn't want to have to go get my boat. So I just flew around on Tingri to the first two, and then was like, okay, well, now I guess I'll go get my boat. Ha 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 ha. That be it, shipmates, worse than the worstest nightmare you've ever had are. Whose voice is that? They who come alongside the black porpoise unbidden end their voyages at the bottom of Davy Jones' locker. 'Tis the law of the seas. Davy who? I'm Drippy Mun. You're thinking of someone else. B.I.R. That's terrible rude of me. Forgive me, shipmate. What be I sayin'? Jetsam, on deck with ye. Run these scurvy dogs through. Ye ne'er do well. Nautomaton, ye. What is he saying? Alright, but that was pretty cool. Wait, that was it? We just come here and fight him? Wait. Oh, he didn't even attack me. Right, finally finishing with just the boss fight. I was very confused. I don't think I even healed before this fight. Like, Esther still doesn't have any MP. That was really easy.
We won!
That was it. What was that thing? Ne'er-do-well, Natomaton. No good pile of nuts and bolts, more like. In it though, proper hunk of junk it was. Funny looking too. You're no lily-livered landlubbers, I'll give you that. But the nightmare ain't over yet. Why, it's barely begun. Har har har. It's that voice from before. Who is that? Show yourself. What's the matter, girl? Did the gulls take your eyes? I'd be right here, ahar. Huh? Oh. It's him. Ah, you gave Jetsam a sound scuppering. You've backbone, I'll lay to that. But not a bit as much backbone as me and me scurvy crew here. We're bone from keel to topsail, ain't we, boys? Haha, why, Cap'n, you're the wittiest skipper ever to sail the seven seas, haha. I'll make no bones about it, Cap'n. You're a regular laugh riot. Crikey, it wasn't that flippin' funny. What are you people anyway? You're not like... Or not really skeletons, are you? Well, no, shipmate. I be the dreaded Captain Crossbones, skipper and master of this here tub we call the Black Porpoise, and scourge of every inch of ocean from here to eternity. Captain, you've a fine way with words. 'Tis poetry, Captain. Pure poetry. Now then, state your purpose. What business have you with me and me cutthroat crew? We're looking for the 3 magic stones, and the map brought us here. Here to rob us of our treasures, are ye, by thunder? And not just any treasure, but the very jewel given us by the Wizard King himself? Oh, you're plucky ones, I'll give you that. Huh? So he's got the flaming thing, has he? It would have to be him, wouldn't it? Flippin' typical this is. We sea dogs values our treasures more than our very lives themselves. Why, we'd die for the last little trinket amongst them. If we weren't already dead, of course. Ha ha ha, another captain, another jest fit to slay a man. Har. Ha ha, I've died all over again. Call me silly, but I'm starting to like these skeletons. Me too. This swollen-headed fool is the legendary captain? Pah. The stone is the greatest treasure in all our holds full of plunder. You'll have to prize it from me cold dead hands, ye scurvy dogs. But we need it. Whatever it takes, we have to have it. Whatever it takes, ye say.
Very well, lad. If you want it, ye best come and get it. Them's the rules of the sea, haven't ye?
Cap and crossbones. Fun fact, if you kill Jetsam but die to the next boss, you can acquire multiple kills of Jetsam despite only canonically fighting him once. Oh, really? I might lose. I need to, like, heal everybody. Where's one of those things? Well, that's not one that does it to everybody, was it? Oh well. Can I just give Homegirl one of these and then just like start destroying this guy? I'm only doing like 60 damage. Eight. That dirty cheat keeps pinching your HP, Ollie boy. Make sure you whack him sharpish if he looks like trying it again. It's the only way you'll stop him. Okay. He's doing literally like 3 damage to me. Swashbuckler. Oh, that one did 7. Oh, Swain's dead. That was cool. Let's see, do I have... Oh man. Just brought him back to life. Esther, go do something useful. Stop just smacking him for 1 damage. So close. Swain stole a Nightblade. What? What was that?
Is that it?
Should I have been stealing stuff from all of these bosses? 2,500. Bryson, level 19. Nindrix can metamorph. Nindrix. We're gonna metamorph you in a second. PPs, Esther, learn Chant, Soccer Mom, level 14. Meta-Ray! You're gonna metamorph in a second too. Leah learns Spire of Fire, Luna, Dad.
Scurvy dogs.
The Sunstone! Arg, no, Captain, don't die on us, Captain. Ha ha ha. What do you mean, lads? I be dead already. This is all you're doing, you meddling scalawags. How you call us thieves, you attack us, and then you have the gall to accuse us of meddling? Worms. Wait, I don't think they're bad people. People? It's been a while since we've been called that, lad. An age, in fact. Aye, that it has. Remember the olden days? The slip of a sloop we started out pirating on all them years back. Oh, talk amongst yourselves, why don't you? I remember the captain in them days, what a terror. Drove us like slaves, he did, till he was honored by the wizard king hisself. Afeared of nothing we were, 'twas a golden age for men of fortune. From horizon to horizon, the sea was our big blue oyster. We'd have sailed the black porpoise to world's end and beyond. But we wasn't destined to live forever. Time caught up with us, sure as the tide. Aye, that it did, and then we was naught but salt-soaked souls, becalmed on the seas of the afterlife. Until the captain came back to us, that is, just as we always knew he would. We took to the waves once more. Never a happier day did I see. Never indeed. What more could a cutthroat crew have wished for in death? Aye, we've been lucky indeed. Truly, I've no regrets. Nay, not a one. Not even that ye were born with the face of a weak dead. What? They just speak in such weird language, and it was gone so quick. I actually died to him once, showing me the neat little thingy with jetsam kills accumulating despite only. Oh yeah, I figured that you had to have experienced it to know. I mean, unless you just are very knowledgeable. Captain, you've outdone yourself. I've wet me pirate pants, har har har. So there you have it, stone thieves. We've had ourselves a fine last jaunt on the ocean wave. Okay. I can't read it fast enough. Anchors away! Arr. Okay, bye. Well, they seemed happy. Yeah, seems like things worked out alright for them in the end, eh? I can think of worse ways to go. I suppose you're right. Do you really think they're gone for good, though? Somehow, they didn't seem like the types to hang up their cutlasses and settle down to a nice, peaceful afterlife. Nice. So we got a full wand now?
This place has undergone some changes. Its halcyon days seem far behind it. Halcyon. All that is left of that kingdom and its people is the empty citadel you see before you. You have regrets.
What, Brycey?
Destruction was the destiny those fools deserved. The choice you made was correct. Well, well. I never thought I would hear you say that. Now, Counselor, to what do I owe this pleasure? I came to inquire about your intentions. My intentions? Your intentions for this world. A world I believe you would protect. Am I not correct, Darjun? It is only a matter of time before the forbidden spell is used again.
Forbidden
Does
spell?
the thought not seem disagreeable to you? We all share the same views of this world's pitiful denizens. Their lives are no longer of the slightest value. I see. And you are quite sure of this? My deeds shall demonstrate that I mean what I say. Watch as the frail hopes of the people of this world are torn from them and turned to the blackest despair. So you would have them share your fate. Very well. Counselor, just what are your intentions? This should be interesting.
By the skies, you're swift, boy, I'll give you that. It seems you have yourselves a full set of magic stones already. We couldn't have done it without Tingri. There's nowhere he can't fly. Grahar, he's done me proud. He may be a mere fledgling, but he has all the makings of a legendary dragon. Now you know what needs doing next, I take it? Those magic stones need to be reunited with that wand of yours. So we just need to put the magic stones back in the holes in the wand, huh? Okay, here goes. Arr. Uh-oh. Eh? They'll never fit. Flippin' heck, what's this all about? They're the wrong bloomin' size, ain't they? Are you blind or something? I guess I didn't think to check. I mean, we were so busy looking for them. You're not seriously telling me we ended up with a bunch of worthless counterfeits, are you? No, they're real. Of that there can be no doubt. The keepers of the stones you crossed swords with were real enough, were they not? Then why don't they fit the wand? 'Tis Mornstar that has changed size, like as not its shifted shape to fit the hands of its new owner. Huh. There's bound to be a way to get those stones to follow suit, and I'll warrant some wise soul has scribbled it down somewhere. I have a nose for plunder, and I'd say you'd best have a sniff around the self-same place you first heard tale of Mornstar, and I first came by the map. Hamlin, of course, you're right, Kublai. So it's back to Hamlin again, is it? This seems to be becoming a habit. Come on then, Oliver. Okay, let's go see how Marcuson's doing. Okay. Oh, there it is. Travel to Hamlin. Are we getting, like, close to the end? Oh, what emotion thing does he have? Restraint. I've already got restraint. Okay. What do you have? Belief. I already have belief. Oh, there's somebody in there. I don't want to go in there. I'll go in there later. Ooh, piece of candy. A sour sundae. That's kind of gross. What do you have? Belief. Didn't I just have belief? What do you have? Kindness. Already got kindness. Wait, what? No. I just walked all the way back here. It's nice to know that's there, though. Alright, let's go talk to Marcuson, and then... It's about that time already, jeez. God, this is a long walk. Alright, let's see what Marcuson has to say. Guess what, your princeliness? We got all them stones. You have Mornstar's magic stones, so you recovered the map from Kublai? That's right, your highness. Well, actually, he kind of gave it to us. Kublai helped you? The Sky Pirate? He's not a bad sort once you get to know him. He took us under his wing, like, even gave us a dragon to fly about on. Tidy, eh? He gave you a dragon? Can this be true? It's true, your highness. Tingri helped us find the 3 magic stones. We couldn't have done it without him. The problem now is how to stick the stones back into the Mornstar. And I won't lie to you, we don't have the foggiest. We were kind of hoping you might be able to help us, your highness. Please give me the wand and the stones. I wish to examine them. Okay. This is a rather tricky one. Oh, don't tell me you can't help us either. The stones are just too big, aren't they? Well, if it were a mere matter of unifying the sizes of the wand and the stones, my powers would more than suffice. I'm afraid it is not only their dimensions that are out of alignment, there's another problem. One that I lack the ability to resolve. Hang on a minute, are you telling us it ain't just the wonky sizes we have to worry about? It's never flippin' easy, is it? I think I've got it. Just think for a moment. When exactly did we get a hold of Mornstar? It was when we were sent back to the past, which means, the problem may stem from attempting to join the Mornstar 15 years past with the storms you obtained here in the present. As long as there is this time difference, so to speak, it may not be possible to unite them. Unifying Mornstar here in the present? If only it were that simple. I had my men search for it, but it seems it has been destroyed. Not a trace of it remains in our time. Hold on, we brought it with us from the past, so surely it makes sense that it doesn't exist in the present as well. Oh yeah, wait, what? Hold on. This is all getting a bit too flippin' complicated for me. There may be one who can help you. I speak of Kulan, one of the four great sages. Her magical powers were the most formidable. So if we can find the great sage Kulan, she can help us with Mornstar. We're talking about Kulan, the queen of the heavens, right? She ruled a city in the clouds called Xanadu, but that place was destroyed, yes. Jeepers, her city was destroyed? Can it really be 5 years ago? Yes, it must be. 5 years ago, news reached us that Shadar had attacked the celestial citadel of Xanadu. By the time we mustered out forces, it was too late. When Hamlin's airborne divisions arrived, Xanadu had been wiped from the map. I am afraid I do not know what became of the queen and her subjects, but perhaps, if you are lucky, fat chance, it sounds like Shadar dealt with them just like he dealt with your predecessor. Swain, please. In any case, it is not within my power to help you. For that, I can only apologize. Don't worry, your majesty, there must be another way. Well, if we can't find Kulan, I guess we'll have to try another great sage. Another? Well, Alicia is no longer with us, which leaves only Rashad. Yes, my father is sure to know something. Your father? Ah, now I see where you get your wisdom. Yes, Rashad may well be able to help you. Thank you, your majesty. We're not going to find any we're not going to find anything out by hanging around here swapping compliments. Let's be off, shall we? Sure, let's go find somebody who can help us. They're out there somewhere. I just know they are. Well, that was honestly a useless conversation. Why did I come here? I was really just like, just having me come here to come here. There's no reason to come back here. Gosh, look at her. Ooh. That's not the type of armor you find around these parts. There's no snout, for starters. There sure is something strange about her. Hold on, could she be... What is it, Swain? Is she a friend of yours? Yeah, we go way back, but seriously, it's that armor she's wearing. It's what they wore in Xanadu. You what? But I thought Xanadu was destroyed, so she's a survivor, is she? There's lucky. Come on, Ollie boy, let's go. Let's find out what our girl's got to say for herself. Okay. Pale silent glare. Yep, I reckon you're gonna need to use a spell if you want to have a chat with this one, Ollie boy. Where's Spirit Medium? Can it be? Can you see me? Of course we can. Why wouldn't we be able to? Oh, this is marvelous. And you can hear me too? Sure, we can hear you, but if we're using Spirit Medium to speak to you, it must mean... You're correct. I lost my life some time ago, and you are the first to notice my presence. Oh, we weren't going to miss you in that get-up, were you? Or were we? So you came from Xanadu, did you? Indeed, the celestial kingdom of Xanadu was my home. I was charged with protecting our queen. But Shadar destroyed Xanadu, didn't he? So I guess you, No, I did not fall in battle. I was slain by a comrade, a fellow citizen of Xanadu. Huh? What do you mean? What you said was correct. Shadar did indeed lay waste to my home. The fiend made his way into the inner sanctum of the palace unnoticed by anyone. Our magic had no effect on him. Even the mighty sorcery of Queen Kulan was useless. Kulan, but we heard she had the most powerful magic of all the great sages. Nonetheless, it was of no use. She was too powerless against him, but Shadar did not take our lives. No, he robbed us of something else. He stole our hearts. He took the hearts of all who dwelled in our city. He stole all of your hearts? Indeed, and without hearts to call our own, we lacked emotion, we lacked reason. And that was how it came to pass that... You've said enough. We can imagine what happened then. Believe me, Shadar will pay for this. What happened that day I will never forget. Its horror is forever etched in my memory. That's so horrible, to be killed by one of your own people. I'm so sorry. Do not pity me, my people still have hope. Hope? What do you mean? Queen Kulan, the queen of the heavens, she lives still. Huh? She does, but we thought that now that I dwell in the spirit realm, I can feel her presence. I can sense my queen's power. For years I have searched for her without cease, but she is not to be found in this kingdom. I sense her presence somewhere to the north of here, but I sense something else too. An evil so terrible, I fear to approach it. North of here? Do you mean the Tombstone Trail? Maybe. Time was there were other kingdoms on this continent. Now there's only Hamlin, and the odd town or two. But if she's out there, we have to find her. We've got Tingri, and if the Queen of the Heavens is somewhere around here, we're sure to find her. Do you mean it? Do you really mean to search for her? You have my eternal gratitude. Don't worry, ma'am. We won't let Shadar get away with what he's done. And besides, we have our own scores to settle with the fiendish scoundrel. Oh, stop trying to impress her by sounding all heroic. What he means to say is, leave it to us. I thank you most humbly. I am deeply grateful. I almost forgot. Should you find Queen Kulan or any other survivors from Xanadu, would you give them this? It was damaged by the fire that swept through our realm, but it is the only remaining proof that my city, and indeed myself, ever existed. Sure, leave it to us. Obtain the Wings of Xanadu. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time to scour Automnia and see if we can't find Queen Kulan. Okay, what was that thing that I just got? Oh, wolf fangs. What was that? Just something here, yeah. Proof that it existed. Give me one sec. Okay. Let me get to right here. Travel to the entrance. We're gonna rest the night in the inn, and we will pick it up next time. Yeah, this is the end. Okay. Because it is time for me to go to bed. Just about. I've started doing this thing where I'm trying to be in bed. Oh wait, Nindrix. Real quick before we leave. If Nindrix is still here. Let's do the thing. Nindrix, are you still here? Nindrix! Of course. Okay, which one do you want to be? You can be Batterhorn or Splatterhorn. Actually, let me show you. Where is the Nindrix guy? I feel like he wasn't this far. Maybe he was. I gotta find him so we can evolve. Yeah, no, he was definitely like one of the first pages, whatever. Oh yeah, he's right there. So, Batterhorn or Splatterhorn? I guess Batterhorn's more purple and Splatterhorn is more black. But they look almost identical still. They don't change very much from that guy to these guys. They're both physical attackers. They're both moons. Splatterhorn has healing moves. Looks like it's more of like a support, whereas that one looks, or Batterhorn looks to be more attacking based. But Splatter, you said? So we'll do that real quick. And then we'll end. Nindrik metamorphed into a Splatterhorn. Nice. And then just, I think Meta Ray is gone, right? But just to see, we've got the Mangler fish and the Spangler fish. Those are the two options. Somebody will have to remind me, but we'll metamorph Meta Ray next time once he's here again. But let me find somebody who is on. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Let's see, Kayla's live. You know what? I try not to raid Kayla, but this time, I guess we can. uh, Bye, Dad. Goodbye, Nindrix.
Goodbye, old friend. May the
I
force
don't
be with you.
know. Tomorrow is probably not going to be a stream. Because we're taking Brycey across town to go swimming again. And we've just got a few errands to run in the morning. If we get back early enough and Bryson goes to bed, I might do a stream, but probably not. And then Thursday we'll see. We're 26 hours. It says 44 hours to beat this game, so I feel like we're not even close. That's insane. We're like just over halfway. But I'll update on the Discord. Go say hi to Kayla. And yeah, thanks for all the subs and stuff and hanging out. Okay, bye.